So we're back here again with another music reaction and breakdown. And what theme are we covering? Well, it's another God of War theme. One that I would have a strong argument is probably my favorite God of War theme ever? I'm still grappling with that. It's definitely my most listened to theme from both the 2018 God of War and Ragnarok, when it sort of remixes and revamps the theme. That being, of course, the theme for the Valkyries. We, of course, are on good old O-NG's channel. I talked about him previously when we were breaking down Thor's theme. He makes really good mixes and mashes up of themes that play in God of War and just other games in general, that when you listen to the original fully released soundtrack, you don't fully get. But this version of the Valkyrie theme that we're listening to is the Hrist and Myst boss fight in God of War Ragnarok, the Valhalla mix, as O-N has called it. And well, we're just gonna get right into it. Allow me to explain just why this hits so hard for me. This first part. It's like you're coming over the mountains. Like you're flying, which is perfect for the Valkyries. Sort of got like those Hobbit, Lord of the Rings vibes. Like the eagles from Lord of the Rings. Before we get further into the theme, I can already say, without a doubt, it's like the biggest reason why I love this theme so much is the choir. It's pretty much entirely a female choir, I'm pretty sure. There might be some, like, tenor voices in there as we get into later stuff. It's just so beautiful. Oh yeah, and of course, do be sure to go down to the link in the description and check out O-N's channel, as he makes beautiful mashups of so many themes across many different games like God of War. He does amazing work over there, and absolutely you should check him out. It's sad almost. Someone has made the translated version of this song, which actually I think I might listen to that one instead. Obviously, I'm sure these lyrics aren't like 100% fully translated correctly. I mean, that goes with like any language though, going from one language to another. It's like you're never gonna get an exact 100% correct translation, just because words have so many different meanings across a multitude of hundreds of languages. You know, even in English, for example, you have certain words that are pronounced exactly the same. Words like two, or two. They sound exactly the same, but all three of those have completely different meanings. I'm going to do something, or I have too much of something, or those are two people over there, you know? This is still beautiful. It's just like, it's just a song describing just the life of a Valkyrie. They go, find these brave men, guide their souls to Valhalla. I kind of wish we could have seen that in God of War at some point. It's like the Valkyries pretty much were just boss fights. They were challenges and just kind of like a different enemy that you face. They talked about in the lore that's like, yeah, they guide the lost souls from Helheim to Valhalla, specifically those whose lives are lost in battle. They swore an oath. Scorched wings. It's kind of sad now because I went back and found a version of Thor's theme which has the translated lyrics of that, which is a big reason why I love Bear McCreary's music in God of War, because there's a whole story in the music that you never would know unless you like seek it out and listen to it. Yeah, the music's fucking awesome and it's hype and it's emotional and gets you invested. When you actually listen to it and like see the translated lyrics, both in this and in Thor's theme, it's like, it's actually sad. Because in Thor's theme, the lyrics for that are a lot of like, he was treated so harshly, he only wants a good fight, he just wants to go to war, he's a son of Odin, his brothers Baldur, Heimdall, you know, and it's kind of similar to this with the Valkyries, where it's just like, they have their one duty, they swore an oath. The theme with like, I guess the villain themes, the antagonist themes in God of War, is just kind of showing just how much Odin is just such a tyrant in this mythology, even in these songs, which can be seen, I guess, as sort of the Valkyries singing the song. They don't have a choice, really. They have to do this. It's their duty, you know, and I just like that a lot. This is one of the best parts about his music as well, is just the simple melodies that stick with you. The Valkyries, their theme. The best way I could describe Bear McCreary's music is explosive in a great way. I have nothing but praises to give his music. You have just like these big opening showing of the harmonies and the themes. Then you go into like these simple parts in which it breaks it down slowly, where it's just, now we're at strings with a little bit of percussion. And I think that's a hurdy-gurdy, which of course Bear McCreary loves that. It's kind of interesting because it's also heroic the way it sounds. Even though, again, like, this theme pretty much always plays when you're fighting the Valkyries. Now the choir is coming back in. This is where this shit really takes off. And yeah, that God of War theme. Alright, now that I'm really listening to the choir, it's a full choir, but like obviously the female voices are dominant, but I can hear just like the slight bass voices and even some high tenors in there that are, you know, obviously there to flesh out the sound and make it echo and resonate more, and I really like that. It's just music about war. Find the slain, guide them to Valhalla. Escort them to a new world. Now it's just the singular voice. Ooh, forgot it. Threw that in there. The lightning. It's one of those themes really that could play with anything. Like, I've even used it before. If you saw my Left 4 Dead video with the boys, during the last little bit of that, I threw this theme in there just as we were going through like a crazy section of the game. Like, cause I remember editing it and having it just without the music, and I was just gonna leave it at that. And I was like, feels like something's missing. What kind of music can I put in here? I always just listen to this theme sometimes just in the background with stuff. I was like, screw it, I'll throw that in there. And it makes it so much more epic.
Oh, I got Charger for
Narnia!
Charger again!
Oh, hell no. Ow! Ow! Oh.
Behind you.
Charger! Oh!
Yep.
Okay, he's gonna throw shit at the cars.
Oh! Run! Pat him! Hey, let's go. For me.
Gotta run.
What?
Yeah, throw it!
Ah! Run!
I love this part. Just taking it down to strings. And percussion. My favorite part of this theme. It's that one section, just that crescendo point. I gotta learn the lyrics of that so I could sing it. Not the English one, but... God, singing Old Nordic is hard. Vengyatha. I know that the like D here, it's like DTH is like what that symbol is meant to be. Kind of like Yadha. I'll listen to this one crescendo point on repeat for hours sometime. Fuck it, crank the fucking music, my G. Full blast. Just makes me want to charge to war, but not really. A hypothetical war, not an actual one. Then this end part, kind of peaceful.
Countless winters we served the All-Father, but only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
Sigrun.
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the Allfather. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
Beautiful. I love that. Honestly, I'd say the Valkyries are one of my favorite pieces of lore in God of War, at least the Norse side. Just their story and like Freya's story, just in terms of like the world building side of it. Again, I kind of wish they did a little more with that, but again, in a game as big as God of War 2018 Ragnarok, it's like there's only so much they could really focus on. It's still just maybe not my absolute favorite theme of God of War, but top 3 at the very least. In terms of what my top 3 are, it's hard. I don't even know what I would really say is my favorite theme. I mean, well, I've always kind of said that for the Glory of Sparta, that theme which plays in God of War 2 and 3, it's the theme that plays in God of War 3 when you fight Hercules. That's always been my favorite, which I've reacted to it and listened to it before on the channel in one of my video game music reactions. But other than that, like, also in God of War 3, Poseidon's Wrath, obviously the original God of War theme from 2018, and even the Ragnarok remix, you know, this theme, Thor's theme, even Atreus' theme, the Giants theme, like a bunch of other themes I definitely want to maybe do one-off videos for. It's definitely top 5, I would say, at the very least. In terms of right now, with music I'm listening to, it's one of the more consistent ones that I bring up and listen to in the background when editing, or even like when I'm playing games or stuff that you just don't hear because I have it on like a separate thing over here. If there's one word I can use to describe it, it's just beautiful. Either way, thank you all for joining me on yet another one-off music reaction. I hope you enjoy these. Join me for many other videos of this sort that I'll be making soon, be they reactions, reviews, and gameplay, all coming to you soon. So until next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.